Hi everyone, thanks for watching. My name is Bella King and I'm really excited to share with you a little bit about the DAR and my experience paging this summer. So first, let me just say all the joy that I continuously find in this organization. This summer, I had my first opportunity to page at the 127th Annual DAR Continental Congress, and that's all because of the wonderful women and history that helped to make it happen. Little backstory, my family and I are fairly young in the world of DAR, but have quickly felt at home. That said, being thrown in the thick of things in DC was really remarkable and taught me a lot. The impact that our women have had then, now, near, far is really, truly incredible. I should apologize because being mindful of rules and protocol, whatnot, like most pages, I really didn't have my phone much. So sadly lacking in a lot of personal photos in action, but rules are rules. So let me fill you in. Day one was pretty straightforward in terms of flying out to DC, arriving and immediately searching for pizza post jet lag, and then meeting my roommates. I really enjoyed meeting all the other pages that day as well, from all different ages and states and statures of pagings and duty, including Emily, who was one of my roommates but was also a personal page to the Madam President General. The next day, work began, and bright and early, I walked to the Congressional Hall to work and set up, and learn a little bit more about what my duties were. Right off the bat, I was learning about the shop and then moving to run the register and set up and learning all about everything that we had there. We are responsible as the only vendor carrying all DAR insignia and pins, like this one, actually, from the Dillon administration. And we actually carried the doll, too, which each year, different chapters and states sponsor the official DAR Junior doll to raffle, and they do so through volunteer work and projects. The money from those raffle tickets then goes straight to the Helen Pouch Memorial Fund, which contributes money to the DAR schools. And this year, the doll was Miss Eliza from South Carolina. So beyond raising money just from that raffle, beyond raising money from the doll raffle, all the funds from the shop went to the DAR schools as well, who were gifted later that week at the junior luncheon. And let me tell you, that was an experience and just really touching to watch and be a part of. One of the most interesting parts, though, for me, working and being at the shop, was understanding all of the symbolism and what it represents and the individuality and character of each cause and administration. Later on was opening night, and that was an absolute sight. Despite my cluelessness and nerves going into the procession, I was partnered off and got to learn a lot from Colleen, who told me the kind of standard action and protocol, and so I was able to calm down and really take in the sights. Walking in, seeing the hall and just how beautiful it was, and all the women representing all the chapters, all giddy and excited, I got chills. Especially watching the flag when it unfurls, that was surreal. And then Madam President General entering. It's a special kind of magic and simultaneously very, very humbling, but brings so much pride. Following that, most of my time and energy was spent running around at the two shop locations, managing all daily page duties and being of service wherever I could to help all the other DAR women. I spent most of my meals in the company of other daughters and either speaking with them one-on-one and learning about their histories as a daughter and their histories and experience paging prior, or I was with a larger group for various state, regional, and national affairs. But needless to say, there was never a dull moment. And maybe I'm a little bit biased, but spending time with the California and Indiana daughters at those state teas was really wonderful and something I'm glad I got to be a part of. So these interactions and moments were probably the most poignant and important to me. What I just mentioned about the organization's philanthropy is probably the biggest takeaway that I want to emphasize here, as I really think that that fully encompasses what each woman and chapter from our roots to now and what we stand for. Witnessing all the ways that daughters come together to encourage education, patriotism, historical and family values, all through giving back, was really unlike anything I've seen, which I think is a testimony to how important and wonderful this family and community is. There was not a human present that lacked compassion and enthusiasm to cultivating a better part of the world, and I think that's really rare nowadays. So in closing, I'd like to thank my home chapter, Beverly Hills, for all the excitement and tutelage and support. And for every daughter watching, I encourage you to page at your national or state conference There's a lot of really wonderful ways to be involved, and you can learn more from your chapter, or just being a part of your chapter, state, and beyond. It's a wonderful experience and really does connect you to the world of DAR so well. And I'm still very lucky and touched to be a part of this community. So I hope you're able to learn a little and that inspires you to see what you can do. All right? Thanks.